Alright, hello and welcome to Stream Riders. This is Mega Man X2, and here with me is Digi and Fire, and there's X2, there's
More
Capcom.
Capcom.
What do you have to say there, Digi?
Well, should I be posting this 6 months after the finale of X1? Because that's a basic story here. It's been 6 months, and
Uh,
6 months since I beat Sigma, and then we got it.
And it's 6 months since X. Yeah, 6 months since X lost all his
in
power
Yay.
ups.
that case, when does how long after X2 does X3 take place?
You know, I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Like
They
like,
don't really specify
the
that.
only time they do that like gives you an indication of how long between games is X2.
Well then.
Well, they do give you somewhat of a time frame in X6,
Huh.
or at least a rough
No,
timeline, I
this
suppose.
in X5 it says 3 years. In X6 it says 3 weeks. So I don't.
It's still a
I don't
general
really know
timeline.
what's canon. I would rather it be like uh 3 years.
Oh.
I, but yeah,
You know, I'm not even sure if years is a good way to specify things
No,
or not.
Green Biker dude.
How is that thing still alive?
I don't know. They're a common enemy, mostly at boss gates, but whatever.
yeah, X2, while
Just-
definitely not my favorite in the series, I think it's pretty good.
It's alright.
I suppose it's alright. Do you play it on a
I do,
controller
yes.
or a keyboard?
Controller.
Alright.
I was switching up my controls just a bit. Like, after it.
Yeah, in the options you can customize which button does
Yeah,
what.
yeah, that's what I was doing.
Because yeah, you may or may not have an easier time having an active dash button, but if your dash button's still in like the four like Xbox or PlayStation locations, you'd be better off never charging your buster and just relying on the dash jumping features.
Actually, I just used the shoulder button as my dash button most of the time.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only person.
Wait, what?
Like, I remember when I played X Collection. I remember playing X Collection on the GameCube, and I left the dash button at the X button for the GameCube controller. I got used to that for the longest time, and it was so hard to hold down the B button, press the A button, and
Oh, I
X
can
button at the
imagine.
same time. It's like the Genesis setup, like all
How
across from
about
each
an
other.
easy boss?
You know, in real life, that would probably be one of the most difficult to fight bosses. I don't care if the metal it's made out of isn't strong enough to take damage from
Okay,
X's buster.
all he's doing is jumping up and down.
Yep.
Come on, do your jumping jacks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You're not fast enough.
I'll just blow you up instead.
But seriously, for something that size, X should not have had as easy a time of
Well,
doing it as he did.
again, the thing wasn't even fighting back.
This is their leader. His name is Mega Man X. Even though clearly that's not true unless Cygnus got built after X4.
Those who underestimated him are nothing but scrap.
Exactly why is X the leader? Because in later games that's clearly not the case.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Either that or the Hunter base wasn't established until X4. I'm really not sure anymore because I don't explain anything.
Huh.
There's... So I played this game recently and I got frustrated with it. at a few parts.
Yeah, it can be frustrating. How long is X gonna run his marathon? He's just been running to the right for a really long time now.
Well, technically, it's not really him.
And later, well, so they just got a GIF image of X running to the right and they posted
Yep.
it up there. I thought they were actually watching what he was doing.
So here's our 8 stages. For the rest of this video, we won't be seeing, well, we'll be seeing one of the Mavericks. I won't be successful in the fight against it.
Oh, that ought to be good. You know, Magna Centipede's level seems to be a lot more important than any other stage.
Yeah.
Because first of all, there was that cutscene that we saw that had that same little generator in the background as in the picture of it. You know, I think you're the only person who ever bothers to show people what it says here, whereas most people would just skip all that.
We're gonna start with the weather control. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with something on the top left of the screen.
So you're gonna do it the same order I do.
I thought it had something to do with. Yeah, there's like no reason to go anyone other than
There's a
last
heart
first.
container up there.
Because first of all, easy heart container, as you said. He's an easy boss, and he can easy sub tank.
But that heart tank is easy to miss on your first time. Like, how would you know that that's there?
Who designed these robots to perish in its own ecosystem?
They self-destruct in the sun.
And apparently in the rain too. Wow.
Yay.
Nice jump.
Now, usually I'd wait until I have the leg upgrades to get this, but I'm here now, so...
Yeah, you honestly look like you're having a hard time holding the jump button and dash at the same time.
You're more
Yeah.
you're more acquainted to the classic series than the X series.
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Why is there machines with with flathead screwdrivers that are too big to go into any screw whatsoever?
I don't know.
No idea. Good job.
Oh, that.
Good job right there.
Good job. Okay.
Legs would be laughing his head off right now if he saw that.
I feel like I
Hey, how come they can stand on the spikes but we can't?
feel like I should give you a thumbs up for that, just like in Triforce Heroes. Every time you mess up, I give you a thumbs up.
Oh, great.
Well, you clearly like this part so much that you viewed it like 7 times before we got here, so go ahead and give it a thumbs up.
I just did.
You know, I've never liked these weather effects with the rain. Wow, okay. I've never liked these rain effects. It's just so...
You can destroy the crystals.
You
That's
know,
all I was doing there.
It's basically wind physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just asking you to die if you don't dash jump. Oh, what part do you get first?
Body.
Wow, really? Why?
I forgot what was the first upgrade you could get while going in this order.
Well, I mean, like, I'll usually go out of my way to pick up the arm cannon or the leg part first. It makes the stages much easier.
Leg section.
The body part, in my opinion, is only useful in only against one of the boss fights, but that's
Yep.
it.
So here's Maverick. Yay.
Yeah. If you fight this boss just right, you can kill him before he goes into rage mode.
Really?
Yeah, you need to get his HP down to a certain amount, and then just go ham on him with his weakness.
Huh.
My only problem with this Maverick one are those annoying things that he puts on the walls and floor, and his invincibility frames when he goes into rage mode.
Yeah.
I still want to know how this thing's sturdier than that giant robot, but I guess we'll never find out.
That giant robot.
A tiny little wire is immune to a giant plasma ball, but a gigantic robot just absorbs it and takes like 5 times the damage it would normally. Wow, that did a
Wow.
lot to you. Like, you just lost like a quarter of your HP just because you walked into him? Is he like chock full of so much electricity that acts as short circuits or
Must be.
something?
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble.
It's the only thing I can think of, considering that's what we use.
I had a lot of trouble playing this the first time. Like even on this boss.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta give props to the wires that home in on your
You're
position.
gonna die again.
That wire's not even attached to the wall.
Alright, I picked up an extra life back there. That's why we're still here.
Yeah. Have you guys ever wondered why your attacks are doing so little damage to these bosses? It's mostly because of the damage formula.
Really?
The first boss that X fought in this game, that was the full damage his charge shot was dealing. But bosses take like half that,
So he can only get...
or in this case, it looks more like a quarter
Come
of
on,
that.
Digi.
Could you really leave this in?
I had nothing better to do.
I can see that, considering there's like another.
Next we're
30
gonna
minutes.
go to the volcano.
Well, I gotta say, you're certainly a smarter player than most. Most people will just keep going back until they succeed. Smart players go to other stages to pick
Yeah.
up stuff.
Because these two upgrades, well, one of them in particular, I hated going after.
May as well grab it while you're exposed. If you had the arm cannon, though, you would be doing way better.
Let's start off with this.
What time are we at?
We're almost done. 13:32,
Okay, I'm
33,
there.
34, 35.
What happened? You hit refresh again?
I accidentally paused the video for like 10 seconds for some reason.
How do you accidentally pause it for 10
I
seconds?
was like,
Well, anyways, yeah, good on you for getting the second sub-tank. That really will help you. You know, you could just stand on the platform so you don't have to keep jumping. It would make it much easier, Digi.
yeah, you could have got that.
Okay.
Did you get
Now
the
for my
subtank?
most hated...
What are you doing?
My most hated part of the upgrade of the entire game.
Yeah, this is easily one of the worst hidden ones. Because you're
Yeah,
very likely
I
to
always
die if you're
die
not
getting
fast
that
enough.
tart tank. Well, I actually get it, but
Yeah,
Took about...
oh my god. You
Oh,
actually
it's
edited it.
miracle. Well, hey, at least it's authentic.
You need to press the button a little
I
faster than
think
that.
I got it. I
Did you
don't
get it?
know. Oh,
I-
wait.
No, you didn't. You got pushed upwards
Dang
by
it.
the lava.
How long did this take me? I don't remember. Probably about half an hour.
There, you got it.
Really? Oh, do you mean the whole video or just this part?
Hey, I honestly don't play.
30 minutes for
Just to
this
get the
part?
heart tank. And if you grab this extra life, it's a trap.
Yeah.
Well, if you're
I
fast enough, you
tried
can
getting
grab
that
it,
life.
but most of the time that will
I
happen.
tried getting that life and it didn't work out.
Anyways, first Maverick we go after is next.
You know, it seems kind of odd to talk about that being the first Maverick.